Sup, guys. Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council with Tech Tuesday. Let's do this. And now, I'm going to give you a card that I think you guys like. That's pretty much from the Council Vault, where we talked about it a long while ago. And you're going to see more of this being played, but I want to bring more people's attention to this, because I think it's too crucial not to. So, highly recommend picking this up ASAP. If you find yourself enjoying it and, thinking that, okay, this is going to work out great for me. So the deck that you're going to use this against primarily is going to be Zodiacs. So let me read off the effect. It's a summon limit. Neither player can summon monsters more than 2 times per turn. Negated summons count towards this limit, and negated cards and effects that would summon do not count. So pretty much, if you negate a ritual card, that won't count. But if you Solemn Warning a monster, that will count. Just so that gray area is broken down to. So, Zodiacs like to spam out 20 monsters a turn. ABCs like to bring out 3 monsters a turn. I talked about this card in Guide to Your Side. But I wanted to do a dedicated Tech Tuesday because, as we've seen before, running Floodgate cards is great for multitudes of reasons. So if you're playing something like Cleaforts, for example, right now with Carved Demise, or just some way to get to this card faster, you can do your Pendulum Summon, and then your Tribute Summon and set this on the board. You're unaffected. Then on your opponent's turn, on that first summon, you play that Summon Limit, and you can pretty much lock them out. There's also Summon Breaker, but Summon Limit's the card we're going to focus on right now. So, what you do is, you can use it like a floodgate, like Anti-Spell Fragrance, to lock out your opponent from playing ABC when they go Gold or Silver Gadget into Buster Drake or Crush Wyvern or Salt Core, whatever they want to go into, you could pretty much just stop them. They get 2 summons, that's it. Now, this will affect you as well, but, like I just said, make your big summons, overextend a little, have Starlight Road on the back, which is also a great card to go along with this right now in this format, because Twin Twister, Dark Hole, not System Down, do not count System Down, Raigeki, Dark Hole, Twin Twist, Torrential Tribute, if they want to use it. I haven't seen too many people using it. But there's a lot of examples of that, basically just blowing up boards. So, this Starlight Road, together, it's beautiful. You lock out your opponent, they can't do squat. So, if you haven't really paid attention to it, Zodiacs like to drop, I think it's 40 monsters on top of like 1 card. No, in all seriousness, they're 1 card exceed decks. And you need to win the dice roll and then go from there and just be able to, set up. Now, in the case that you're not able to set up like that, you break their board, and then you do this. Now, this card doesn't just only work against Zodiacs, which I've been highlighting throughout this video. It also works against Deity, which pretty much, if you go first, they get their search, they can drop a fusion, and they can't do any other summons. Now, you're going to have some sort of protection with this card, because we got to talk about the negatives. Because they're still going to be able to attack you, they're still going to be able to do stuff to you, and they're still going to be able to target this. So you're going to have to protect it in some form or way. It's not the end-all, be-all, like, Castel against the Castel. Anti-Spell Fragrance against Pendulums. It's not that way against every single deck, unless your name is Zodiac, joking. Regardless of it not being useful against everything, it still has its uses way more than it used to. It's becoming a much better card than it ever was, and you're going to be able to actually abuse this against a lot of upcoming meta decks. And if you haven't already taken a look at it, now's the time to go, is this right for me? And if it is, scoop it up, because I really do think this is going to go up in price, just like Book of Eclipse did. Now, for those of you who want to say it's, too much protection, you got to protect it, you got to keep it on the board, I point to Anti-Spell Fragrance. And the main reason that card works in, not having to worry about protecting it is because of, the whole no spell cards. Now, if you want to get really kinky about it, Anti-Spell Fragrance plus Summon Limit. You have to set everything face down, and then you have 2 Floodgate cards, and you can set that Starlight Road and protect this so much easier. You can set up your cards a lot slower then will make your opponent go a lot slower than they typically would, and just deal with them that way. It's so much fun to do if you want to really lock them out. This is one for you. But I just want to take a moment and say thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Yu-Gi-Oh goodness, which is probably going to be stock market because I didn't realize Thursday was Thanksgiving. So, feels stupid, but not my fault. I had surgery. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.